you guys have coming up?
Great. Yeah. So on May the 3rd, we're going to be simulcasting an event called LeaderCast. The live event will be taking place in Cincinnati. The organization itself is actually called LeaderCast. And it's an event that brings together 8 world-renowned speakers, authors, really well-known folks. Andy Stanley, yeah. Sorry, there's so many names on there, but they're from different aspects of the business world, and they're all coming together on one stage up in Cincinnati. We bought a license to simulcast it here in Richmond. It's going to be held at Main Street Station on May the 3rd. From 9 to 5.
Okay.
The first hour will be we'll be interviewing some local leaders. The topic for the entire day is called human intelligence, which in today's world, and Aaron will probably talk a little bit about this. All we hear about right now is artificial intelligence. The problem is that there's really nothing that can. Leadership isn't artificial. Leadership is humans, and so we want to focus on that aspect, and that's what that day will be about. So, opportunity to hear from 8 great speakers. We'll have time at the event for some roundtable discussions, as well as our item. For the day, the tickets are $125. It includes a continental breakfast, lunch, snacks throughout the day, and the speakers, as well as just a really good chance to sit around some other leaders in Richmond and have a chance to share some of the things that are going on. For certain professions, we're providing 4 hours of continuing education credit.
Okay.
So if you're in HR, if you're part of SHRM or HRCI, or if you're a nurse that needs continuing education, great time to come down and get 4 hours and have a great day for really cheap. We're not trying to make any money off this. We're just trying to pay for the things that we're doing. So, but Main Street Station is a great event, has a great venue. I'm really happy to work with Crystal Lowry.
Yeah, shout out to Crystal
down there. Yeah,
the Synapse Days.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of Synapse connections. John Fuse will be involved. Blair Neer is doing our website for us.
The other day.
So yeah, so lots of Synapse connections, but a lot of local leaders. We do have some sponsorship opportunities for anyone who wants to be a part of that. They can find more information at just leadercastrva.com. Is the website. It's active now if anyone wants to go buy a ticket. Because we're on the Mike King show, if someone wants to buy a ticket to it, if you use the code, you can either use AL20, AL20, or BB20 and get 20% discount on the ticket price. So you knock $25 off the ticket. We'd love to have people come. We're going to limit attendance at 200 people. So I wouldn't wait too long to get a ticket. Ticket sales are going pretty well right now. So we really haven't started marketing it that much.
People really want to get the information out there. It's out there. Aaron, as we wrap up, if you had just one thing that people, when you look out on the landscape of leadership, what's something that people are really hurting and missing right now?
I think this theme of human intelligence is really timely. You scroll through social media, people are talking about ChatGPT upside down and backwards. But it's the world today, the 21st century, it's not about how much we know. It used to be about how much you know.
Yes.
You go to school, you get a degree, a certificate, a program, you learn some information. The world's not about that anymore. And so as we talk about this, world-changing leaders talking on this stage, Eddie Ndopu is a UN disability rights advocate. He just wrote a book, and Eddie's confined to a wheelchair. I saw his post the other day. He wrote his book that just released with one finger on his phone, the entire book.
Yeah, he's a guy who wasn't expected to live past age 5. So
people overcoming obstacles like that every day. We believe that everybody has that potential within them. So we want leaders to hear a story, be encouraged, and be sent back out with some simple frameworks and tools that they can go lead. I believe everybody's a leader because at the very least, we're leading ourselves.